Hey, what's up guys? Claude Johnson here. So today I want to show you like an exercise, a little etude. It's based on a monotonic bass pattern. So a little background here. My philosophy when it comes to blues guitar is that if you want to master blues guitar, you need to be able to play bass lines, chords, and melody all at the same time. So that's that's a tall order, but that's the goal, and it's a work in progress. But one way to get there is to practice, what's the simplest bass line? It's a monotonic bass line. That means you're just staying on one note. But when I say staying on one note, what I mean is like one note for each chord. So on the one chord, you'd be playing the root of the one. When you go to the four chord, you play the root of the four chord, and so on. So another component to my approach is I try to learn things in each of the 5 positions. So today we're in the key of E, and I'm in the 4th position. So what that means is this position here with the root on the A string and like using this shape. So there's another position back here which is also using the root on the A string, but it's sort of centered around this form of the E7 chord. Okay, like going up the neck from here. Okay, so on the one chord, now what I was just playing on the intro there, that was like a little bit of improv, just throwing in a few other notes. But let me just try to show you the exercise as like in a pure form here. So basically the lick is like this. Okay, so it's like real slow. So there is like trip D, triple T trip. So it's like a, and then a triple. And then that just like sort of stretches out. And it's a 2-bar riff. So underneath that you have the bass line. Just like I said, monotonic. So it would start out like this. Let me try that again. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm really just using my ring finger for all the melody notes, like plucking like this. And I'm using the pick on the bass notes. So real slow. Okay, so hopefully you can hear where the bass notes. Bass, 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 bass. So sometimes I'll hit it twice, I guess, but really that should be the H. You just hit it once. So when you hear me stop playing the melody and I'm just thumping there, that's like the 2nd bar of the riff. So a complete 2-bar riff would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat it. 2, 1, 2, 3. Now same thing, but just different bass note. I'm hitting the A here. So I just move up one string, but I'm sort of barring it. The challenge with this is it gets really tiring to keep barring that the whole time. It's almost easier to just throw in a lick, just to give your finger a rest for a second. Okay, 4 chord coming up. Okay, so let's try that again here. Which 1, 2, 3, one more time. Back to the 1. Okay, so it may like seem boring to just play that very simple bass line, but it's very challenging to just keep that up and get it perfect and not miss any notes. Whoop. There we go. So I need to practice this too. And then you can vary this. All right. So pay attention when I do this. The last note is like a little octave shape. When I go to the 4, it becomes a little power chord, and on the 5th, which I'm going down to the low E string, it becomes this shape, which I guess would be like an 11th, like a 3rd, but you move it up. Okay, so anyway, so that's the exercise. I'll give you the tabs for that. But yeah, I think it's a really good one. I'm going to try to come up with more of these etudes in different positions. You know, and there's all, you know, kinds of directions you can take this, different bass lines and stuff. One thing you can do is, if you're tired of the monotonic bass, you can always go down and do like a root 5. But that's another thing. All right, so I'll give you the tabs for these. Check the link in the video description of the tab. Also, I'm going to give you a link for my free course called 7 Blues Guitar Secrets That Save You Years of Practice. So please check that out. And give a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you soon.